Matthew chapter 1 verse 21 says, "She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." Salvation is not by ceremony. Salvation is not by race. Salvation is not by prestige. Salvation is not by pedigree. Salvation is not by practice. Salvation is not by sincerity. Salvation is not morality. Living by a moral code doesn't mean I am a follower of Christ. Having knowledge of the truth doesn't mean I am a follower of Christ. Following Christ is the idea of identifying with Christ by taking up my own personal cross, which is being willing to suffer rejection, persecution, reproach, and shame for Christ. Salvation is not a reward for the righteous, but rather a gift to the guilty. By Steve Lawson. A good thing becomes a bad thing if it becomes a substitute for the best thing, by Pastor Kobe. If you missed last week, here is a clip of what you missed.
Four enemies of the church. Four enemies of the church, from the first century church, as the Apostle Paul is writing here, and even to this church that we have today. There are four enemies that are raging on. The first enemy of the church is this word here: tradition. Tradition. This is the way I know this is how I approach God. This is how I approach the things of God. This is what you're supposed to wear to church. This is how church is supposed to go. This is what time is supposed to start. This is how long it's supposed to last. This is how the preacher's supposed to look. This is how they're supposed to dress. They're supposed to wear long flowing robes. So it's just tradition. And then also religion. Religion. All of the rules and all of the different things that we do to approach God, and how what prayer is supposed to be, and thou art Lord and man of God. Then the third enemy is ignorance. Tradition, religion, ignorance. Ignorance is just not necessarily a bad thing. Ignorance is just simply I just don't know. The fourth enemy of the church. The fourth enemy is the law of first truth. True law of first truth speaks to, well, this is what I was taught. And because I was taught this is what I'm going to hold on to.
Join us next Thursday at 12 noon or 7 p.m. for our virtual worship experience. Through the Word Thursdays is back. Join us in person at 12 noon or 7 p.m. as we walk through the Bible. No pre-registration is required. We will have Holy Communion this coming Sunday. You may come by the church to pick up your communion elements this week, Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You may also come by Thursday evening between 6:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. School of Ministry will be in session this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Join us via Zoom as we learn more about how to study the Bible. Millennials, join us this Friday, September 3rd at TIL for movie night. Starting time is 7 p.m. We will have open prayer this coming Saturday at 10 a.m. Everyone is welcome to come. Join us for session 1 of our September New Members Connection class next Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Join us Wednesday at 6 a.m. for morning prayer. The number is 904-512-0115. Access code 140423. We are praying that we be set free from the spirit of anger, bitterness, and offense. Proverbs 17:9, Hebrews 12:15.
Have you stopped by the Her Story table lately? Well, we are excited to roll out our new Queens collection, which includes positive apparel and more. Stop by today for yourself or for a friend.
As a precaution to keep everyone safe, we ask that everyone continue to wear a mask even if you are fully vaccinated. Listen to Pastor Kobe every Friday at 5 p.m. via Grace FM. Tune in online via www.gracefm.com or on the mobile app Grace FM. Pastor's Perspective Podcast is now streaming on all major podcast platforms. You can listen to it via Apple, Google, and Spotify. Join Lady C live every Saturday at 6 p.m. for Her Story Unplugged via the Facebook group. Be sure to invite your friends to join the group. Also, Her Story Unplugged podcast with Lady C is now streaming on all major podcast platforms, including Apple, Google, and Spotify. You can also follow us on Facebook and YouTube using the handle Her Story Continues, and on Instagram using the handle herstory.til. Visit our website at www.herstoryis.org. As you participate in our virtual worship experience, we ask you to check in to let Pastor know all is well. Please tag a friend, tell a friend, and share on your timeline. Create a watch party, write a review, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media sites. For those who are not on social media, you may call into the prayer line to hear the worship experience. Let someone know that you care by sending them a text or making a quick phone call. You never know what someone is going through, and your touch may be just what they need. Be that person to nourish someone's heart, mind, and soul. Have you taken the 90-day tithing challenge? If not, you can start today by giving 10% of all of your financial resources. We are grateful to all who are committed to being a systematic giver of your tithe and offering. You can give via PushPay by texting TIL Jacks to 77977 via the Truth in Love app and on our website at truthandlove.tv. You may also drop off your giving envelopes Tuesday through Friday between 9 p.m. and 3 p.m. and on Sundays between 9 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. Here comes the church.